It's week 14 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Trey Lance. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Cardinals and the Jets on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. But tonight we start week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road, want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Rodgers to throw once more. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Look at this defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
First down, they start out with Abanikanda. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as they take this up to about the 33-yard line. Abanikanda once again.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
On play action, Lance. That's caught. This is Abanikanda.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Off of play action, here's Lance. Completes this to Elijah Higgins.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. On the option, running left is Lance.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jets' 43-yard line.
Shotgun now for Lance.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You talk about this Jets defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Here's Lance. Screen play, setting it up for Mitchell.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
From the gun, it's Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Lance looks to throw again. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Lance to throw it.
Flush to his right.
Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in the red zone.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt.
Point after here coming up. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made...
There he goes, left side! And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers over the middle and complete to Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Cooper Kupp, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Boy,
going after? Right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The lone touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that cause you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. But they come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, New York.
Rodgers now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw is Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. B.J. Ojulari has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. The football going back over to Arizona now. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get him up past the 45. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. On first down, Lance. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Give Dalzier from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. On the move to his left. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Rodgers now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And it's a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
We have seen this before.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands here of Hardman. Touchdown, Jets! Mecole Hardman, 30 yards. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance going deep here for Allen. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Lance looking to throw it. Washington. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Finding Hardman here over the middle.
Holding offense.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And again, it's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. On play action, Lance. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
To throw, it's Lance. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff for Abanikanda. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off of play action, here's Lance. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. From the gun, here's Abanikanda. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And they'll go again with Abanikanda. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. That'll be caught. It's caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 32 that time.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And Lance going to throw. From 3 yards out. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a play fake. Lance. He'll get this one to Cobb complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. Now Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. And Lance now to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That'll go as a pickup of 8. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Play action. Now it's Lance. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. Here's Lance to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun now for Lance. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Israel Abanikanda. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cards are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. From a couple yards deep, and all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground.
Back now here on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 56 yards.
No surprise he was targeted on that play because you and I both know quarterbacks like guys who can catch the ball, but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
Impressive making him miss on that tackle attempt. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and inches at the 12-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
On the toss, Abanikanda.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit him with a big play.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And 17 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Lance.
Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Flushed out right. To the right side and complete to Washington. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
Throwing now is Lance.
And it's caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Lance looking to throw it.
And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals.
Cooper Kupp
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Cardinals are looking to make it 2 straight. They add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the... The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
And New York set to take the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Rodgers now on first down. And Cook has it, left side. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Dalvin Cook.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Dalvin Cook, 75 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 8.
At the 44-yard line.
Another run with Mitchell.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Now third and 5.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's get some yards, boys.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. And they'll try to run the option here.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Going right back to Wilson.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Mecole Hardman. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jets get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.